Okay, we're live. It's summer bash time from Olight again. So again, 12 months ago, we've done something very similar, and we're back in the house with some new cool things. Yes. So I would love to get a 5x5 to make sure that you can see and hear me. If you can do that, I would be really grateful. So we know everything's working. In the meantime, we're just going through, making sure we've got everything that we need. We got some things. Yes, we have. And the beauty of this live stream we're doing with Olight right now is there's huge discounts. So if you've been one of those guys or girls who've been umming and ahhing about getting a torch, this would be a good time because this window will be shut in 5 days. Okay, so literally going to be the 1st to the 7th of July. Then after that, all done. Everything goes back up to full price. So not only are you going to be getting up to 40% off, you can get another 10% off with the discount code, which should be scrolling across the screen. And indeed, I think my partner Rachel's put the link and the code and all that sort of thing in the chat, which I believe has been pinned. So you can get it real easy and go for it. Thanks, darling. That's awesome. Andrew Christopher, hi. Man of many words. John Farley, good to see you, mate. Excellent. Give Peace a Chance, 1968. Excellent. We got someone called Joanne Taylor earlier who asked about the LIFESAVER Cube cartridge. Yes, the discount code. Rachel's chucked that in the chat as well. So if you want to get some discount off of the LIFESAVER stuff that I do as well, that link is in as well. Sorry, the discount code. That is Funky 10. So this one, I believe, is called Summer 07. That is the code that you put in when you go to buy anything from Olight, and the link to the Olight website is right underneath this video. So quickly, I'm going to show you what it's all about. So we've got 34 people in here. People are just being notified and they're joining the chat right now. And let me just check if I can change that so you guys get to see the full screen. There we go. Awesome. So what's it all about, Alfie? Okay. So here we are, up to 40% off. And if we can stop automatically scrolling, that'd be good. So the 1st, which was yesterday, until the 7th. The cool thing about this is they've just put a lucky wheel on there. So it's free. All you need to do is whack go and you'll get a spin. And you can get all of these things. And as you can see on the screen, people are winning right now live. So you can get another £8 voucher with 40% off and the discount code. You probably won't get any more money off from these really cool prepper torches. So these are some of the discounts that they're offering. The Oclip Pro, that's been very popular in the last 3 months. This little cool piece of kit, which we're going to be showing in a minute, not far to wait to see that one. This is awesome. It will literally clip onto almost anything, and you do get ultraviolet light as well. So if you remember back in a few days or few years back now, so if people wanted to check if they've got a genuine real banknote, you can put the UV light on it to see if it's a real one or a fake one. So lots of people are using these if they're dealing with cash. Of course, us preppers love to use cash. So this is cool, and it's down to 32 quid, and you take a 10% off of that as well. And if you whack it into the lucky wheel, you can get another £8 as well taken off. So that is a real good deal right now. And they do all different colors. So what you see on the screen, they do way more than that. Speaking of which, the Perun 3, one of the fastest selling head torches in the UK from Olight, is incredible because you can literally take that unit out while still wearing it. You can do lots of things with this. It's got a magnetic base on there, which you can clip onto your car. Excellent. This is the new piece of kit that we're going to be showing real soon as well. It's branded as a dog light, but it's literally got a clip on there. So you can slide one of these into a clip. You can hang it. You can unscrew this little bracket on there. It's very, very versatile. And that does, I think, is about 3 or 4 different light colors as well. So that's real cool. This, excuse me, this one here, The Javelot Turbo 2 is a favored torch for serious hunters. Okay, so you go out and about and you can take that in there, and it's tough pelly case, and it will withstand all sorts of abuse. Fully waterproof, camouflaged, excellent. A really good bit of kit there. And you've got very, very affordable small EDC torches, which they've reduced money off as well. And not to mention the Marauder 2. This is one of the most powerful torches that I've ever used, and that has been, they've literally knocked nearly £90 off of this. So don't forget, you can get another 10% off of that as well, which will bring it under 200 quid. That thing will probably last for donkey's years. Excellent. That is so powerful. It's like daytime in your torch. It's that powerful. The Seeker 4 Pro is an all-rounder. And like you can see, this one, the Arkfeld Pro. Now, Raf, if you're watching, mate, this is for you because you wanted to see how good this Arkfeld Pro is. And we're going to be showing that in this live stream real shortly. And indeed, this one, and we're going to show these really cool camping lights. And I was actually using this only a few days ago again. It's amazing. And to find that for like nearly £40 taken off, and another 10% off, that is an absolute steal. I wouldn't hang around with these because I think they are going to go. Lots of people are using these. If you're a van lifer or you love going out camping, etc., you can charge your phone up with these. You can make it really dim and beautiful. It's an amazing piece of kit. So we're going to stop sharing that right now. Jump back in and see we've got in the house. Stephen Parks, Hatchy, Pamela Swan. Excellent. Good to see you guys. I hope you're well. So I think what we're going to do is we are going to crazy. There we go. Sorry about that. Technical weirdos. I think StreamYard have changed the settings. Anyway, this is what we're going to be talking about. If it will focus. Doesn't want to, but anyway. I've never seen this before. This is a new thing on me. And when I took it out the bag, that is what we've got there right there. Okay. And I thought, okay, how does that work? Well, the cool thing is you can unscrew it and it just removes. And you've got a little light there. And you can do the same with this side too. It comes off. So you can see the back of the housing there. Oh, if I can turn it around. Yes. Brilliant. And that is another little mount which you can clip onto a dog collar or something like that. But one of the things I loved about this, if I can just get it out of this box. Right. Here we are. Is you've got this. Okay. Now, if you look at it, it's just a clip. So all you do is you charge these up. And to charge these up, you've got a tiny little pull tab on there. I don't know if it's coming in very clear, but you literally just pull the tab off and you can plug it into your phone charger. Well, if you haven't got a phone charger, they actually supply you with a brand new USB charging lead as well, which is nice. So you get this little thing, you charge it up, you pop the top on, and it is waterproof, so you don't have to worry about that. Then you've got your housing bracket, and if you can see, it just literally meets up. So you put it in there, give it a turn, and that's it. And you can press the light. You got to hold it down. So we got red. I don't know where that's coming out on the screen, but it's a very, very strong red light. So that's good for nighttime. If any of you guys, ex-military, etc., law enforcement, red protects your night vision. So that's very good. You got a nice green color there, and these are very bright, by the way. And you got a blue light as well, and you got a white light. So you've got the colors, and it will also do a little disco thing if you wanted to. These are particularly cool if you're walking your dog and it's getting dark and it's running around the fields, you're never going to get your dog lost with something like this, because it will stand out for quite a way actually. Where is it? Let me just go through the modes, and it's got a strobe function on there like that. Okay, so literally you will not get lost with this on you, and it's very cheap as well, very affordable. So that is I'll do like that, and you just hold it down to turn it off. And like I said before, they just literally all screw together in the barrel. But not only that, it's magnetic. You see how strong that was? So yes, you can stick that onto anything metal as well. Brilliant design. It's almost like, do you remember Simon, that game in the 80s? It's a very, very small, similar version of that. And that all comes, like I say, with this device here. So if you really wanted to, there's nothing stopping you screwing it all together, making sure it's all on there, like that. Hold it down to turn it on. Hold that one down to turn it on, and you've got both sides. So you can hang that, and literally, if your dog or whatever it is running around, they're not going to get lost. And like I say, the cool thing about this, and I've not seen anyone else do this before, if you can see that little hanger on the top, let me see if I can just remove that little carabiner off of there. Here we go. It's got its own little hanger. You also get a tiny little screwdriver, which you can unscrew this, and you can screw that to other things as well and hang it. Okay, so it's literally as much multi-purpose as you can think. That's called the Gober 2. I don't know if you guys can see that, if it's going to focus. The Gober 2. That is live on the website right now. Let me just turn this off. There you go. So it's a safety feature. If you hold the buttons down, they will turn off. Hold them down for a while, they'll turn on. It's called a lock. So the good thing about that is it doesn't accidentally go on in your pack. And I've had it before with other torches I used to use a long time ago. One thing which used to wind me up was you would spend ages charging up your really cool torch, only to find when you get to camp the battery's flat and it's been turned on in your backpack. You can literally lock the power off, ensuring it will be fine when you go to use it. So that's the Gober 2. That's the first one. Now, secondly, this is what I'm going to be calling the main event for this live stream. Is this one here? This is incredible, actually. I really like this because it's so multifunctional. The benefit of this is called the Arkfeld Pro in OD olive drab green, okay, which is green's my favorite color, as most of you probably know by now, been following me for a while. It's the same old good quality packaging, so we removed that. We've got the torch on that side. We've got the quick guide instructions on there. If you remove that, you will find your user manual, and you will find safety warnings. So let's remove the torch itself. You just know this is good quality stuff. And like I say, one of the good things that I found about this is the profile. Okay, just imagine just tucking that into your pocket with the clip, and it's nice and flat, so it's not going to be bulky, which is excellent. I'm just hoping that we get a good focus on this. If I hold it still enough, hopefully we'll be okay. Not frustrating at all. Doesn't want to focus, does it? Oh, there we go. I think it's because my head's in the way. It's trying to focus on my head, but there we are. If you can tell, but it's got like a little dial with a button in the middle, and you can select that dial to what you want. So you've got a torch, you've got a laser, and you've got ultraviolet. And within the torch settings, I believe you've got 4 and a strobe. So all of that is in this one torch. And I love it. I really love it, actually. This one's going to be a keeper. So We put it on torch mode at the moment. So all we do is we hold it down, and that's going to unlock it. As soon as you get that light come on, you know it's working, and you can just cycle through the modes like this. And all you do is you just take your thumb off whatever light that you want, and then if you double tap it, it's a really powerful strobe, like super powerful. You imagine that as a self-defense tool. You can get to it quickly. If someone's approaching you, all you got to do is hold it down for 1 second, then you double tap it quickly, and then you've got that strobe. Anyone within distance will shut their eyes, giving you opportunity to do whatever you want. Another cool thing about this, if I turn the select around to the top, we have laser. Now, I don't know. It's a very, very, very strong, powerful green laser, and I can see it on my screen. In fact, if you look on the wall behind, so some of you people love to play with cats. Can you imagine that? But no, having a laser pointer is very, very good. So that's a cool feature. It has a laser on there, and I don't know if this will come out on film, but it's got an ultraviolet light, and you can tell that the whole camera has been washed out with ultraviolet UV. Okay, so UV, you can use that to detect bacteria. You can use it to kill bacteria in water, and also, like I say, you can check forged banknotes. There's multiple things. Indeed, let me know in the live chat what else you could use with a UV light. So I'll turn it off in case it's doing you guys head in. So that is one serious piece of kit. On the bottom of there, we have our magnetic charger, and the lead actually comes with it. All brand new, all sealed. It's a magnetic lead which clips onto the bottom, and it charges it super fast. Okay, a magnetic charger. Excellent. So you haven't got to fumble around trying to find where to open it, where to put your lead in. It just magnetically clips very, very quickly to the bottom. In fact, let me see if I haven't got one. No, I don't think I have. I think I removed them on the last video, but I can show you now. So you've got your torch, and there's the bottom, and we can literally just, this is the lead. You can just tell there, and it will just magnetically mate to it like this, like that. So all you got to do, you haven't got to make sure that it's perfectly round. It will automatically configure itself till it's correctly seated, and as soon as that has any power going through the USB charging lead, it will automatically start charging that up. You've got light indicators on there. If I can just move it around, it gives you an indicator of the battery power. At the moment, I think this arrived about 25% fully charged for safety reasons with, I think it was international shipping regulations where you can't have anything battery powered fully charged for safety. So it comes 3/4 charged already, and you just plug it in, charge it up, and you're done. Let me just turn it off. There we go. Excellent. So that's the magnetic charger. Just snaps on there. You haven't got to look, worry. It's very quick, very simple, and they do charge very fast. Okay, so if you've got a fast charger on your phone, it will help, and you get a fair amount of lead with it as well. So we can pop that back in this little bag. See how you guys are doing. So one last look then. Beautiful piece of kit. It really, really is. And you know, this is like a new style of EDC, everyday carry. There we go. It's so beautifully made. It's incredible. They really do provide top level quality kit. And the belt clip, as you can see, goes all the way to the top. So if you've got like tactical trousers like I do, which are the 511 Strike Tactical, they will absolutely slip slip right into the front slit of those trousers with ease, and it's not going to be bulky as well. So that is the Arkfeld Pro, and it's the Pro version because it's got the laser and the ultraviolet light. That is currently on a sale, and you will get 10% off if you use summer 07 or 07 when you go to order it. Don't forget that code, because if you forget it, you're not going to save another 10% off as well. So for preppers, I think that's going to fly. It's just so comfortable, you don't even know you're carrying it, because look how thin it is compared to like your standard EDC torch. Awesome bit of kit there. So I'm just going to put that over there so we don't get it mixed up, because we do have a few to go through, and that's the box. So that can go there. Now, the Oclip Pro. Everyone's been talking about the Oclip Pro. One of the cool things about this is its size. It's very small and it will clip almost anywhere. And we're talking heavy duty. You could run over this with your car and it will still work. It is really, really good. So it's time to open it. And when you get brand new things from Olight, you will see sometimes things like this. So you can't get it wrong. So you just open it up. Easy peasy. It's like an unboxing as well. Let me see where to do that. Right, I know. Just open that bit a bit more. That's better. There we go. So you get your tab inside. First thing, like I say, to make it nice and easy, even just opening it. So you can open it up like this. You got the instructions, and out it comes. First of all, you will be met with a README guide. It looks like it's mirrored. Nice. So with that, you will get your instructions. It tells you how to use it. The charger need as well. And indeed, if I can get it out of here. Wow. I love these when they're brand new. So it all comes sealed up in that nice tactile like silicone packaging. Wow. Wow. I would say that will probably be a collector's one day, because it's white. So straight away when I'm looking at that, I'm thinking of stuff like sci-fi, like futuristic, etc. Let me see if I can get that to focus. I don't know why it won't focus. Crazy. It's a shame, because it's a beautiful piece of kit. It really, really is. There we are. Absolutely love this. It is very, very heavy duty. As you can tell, you've got the USB there, and you've got that really strong clip. As you can tell, it's like a very, very strong like clothes peg or crocodile clips. If any of you guys are in the electronics game, you know how strong that is. Not going to fall off. So that can absolutely slide into, you've got your backpack on and you can slip it in there, and wherever you go, you've got light. Now let me just see, it's the same principle as the Arkfeld. So you've got the selector on there. There it is. And you can just select what mode you want. And we're going to go through that right now. So first of all, we're going to hold it down, which unlocks it. Then you can go through the modes like we've done before. And it is bright. That's on turbo mode. I'm not joking you. It's bonkers. It's really bright. And you've got a little light indicator in the middle of the button as well, saying to you that there's power going through there. You can turn it off. You select it to another setting. And again, wow, that's the main one. Gee whiz, that is even brighter than the other one. You won't believe something so small could just put so much light out. It really, really is. Different settings, different lights. That's it. Wow. And a red light. I don't know if you can see that, but it's red. It's very hard to show. So yeah, you've got a red light on there, and you can hold it on once and it goes on. Hold it again, and it will literally do a warning strobe. Okay, so a red flashing light like that would be great for rescue. You would see this fall a long way away. It's an excellent bit of kit. So you can literally clip that on something, put it up high, and you can signal rescue or you want help. Brilliant. But I just love the size of it. And it really is. It's something like one of those old sci-fi films when they're out in space. Stormtroopers, that sort of thing. Love the color. It's just a pure black and white, iconic little gadget. And I could see that being very, very popular actually. Because like I say, the size, you can literally clip it onto anything or clip onto not really. So that is beautiful. And they're calling that, it's the Oclip Pro. And this is a pro version because it's got way more power than the standard Oclip ones. If you want more details about just this one in particular, if you click on the link below, it takes you to the website and you'll probably see it come up straight away. It's called the Oclip Pro, and that is currently on sale as well. Speaking of that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys on the screen, because I think that the issue I'm having, because it's pretty poor to focus, it's not doing it justice, to be fair. So there's the white one that we saw, and indeed they do many designs and colors. It really is a chunky, well-designed, pretty-looking torch, which we'll say will clip in anywhere. And like all you have to do is just remove that, and then you can charge it. And that gives you a little idea about the size. And there's our beautiful white one again. Absolutely awesome. Definitely a keeper, that one. It's so cool. So if you're fast, what have you got on this one? Yeah, it was 80, it's down to 60, and you can get another 10% off as well. So they're going to fly, and also you get a free gift. That's going to be a mystery gift. Excuse me. 500 lumens, and it's got a 120-meter range from a spotlight in that. 120 meters beam you'll get from that tiny little thing. Insane. And that red light will go for 40 meters, but I'd say at night time you'll see that for miles on a clear day. Absolutely right, you will as well. The SOS or beacon mode is brilliant. I think it's great that they've added that into it. Awesome. So that is the Oclip Pro, which, as I said, I'm a massive fan of. I really think that's a good, solid piece of kit. And there it is there. Oh, excuse me. So we remove that to one side. Now, who wants to see an unboxing live on YouTube? Never been out of its bag, its box, sorry. It's the Perun 3. Do you know what I should do? If I can go to settings, I'll see if I can flip it around to mirror. There we go. So you should be able to see it in proper. There it is. So without further ado, time to open. Absolutely. Wow. Brand new and shiny. Wicked. And that's that sorted out. Fantastic. Right, so we remove that. Yes, brand new. Is it me or does everyone sniff things when they open them? Brilliant. So I'm trying to think what would usually happen. It'd be a magnetic closure. And that is another thing you get when you spend good money on decent kit. If I can open it, where is it? There. It's got a magnetic. So you've got a nice sturdy little box with the instructions. This one is a head torch, or you can remove it from the headband and have it just as a torch, which is what I think lots of people like to do. So not only when you go out camping, wild camping, bug out training, prepper camps, whatever it is, you don't have to take a head torch and a torch. It's all in one. And there we are. And it's very, very posh box actually. So we can remove that like so. Just push it through and open it up. So this is, we've seen the mini Perun, but this is, wow, what a beautiful thing. Look at that. Very, very high-end quality made kit there. And beyond an illusion, this is a monster how far it can put out. And again, we've got the magnetic charger, which just clips onto the bottom via USB-A, I believe. And you've got a clip on the back, so you can clip it onto your trousers, your backpack, or whatever. You can remove the clip as well and just have that on its own in its entirety on your head strap. So you can wear it as a head torch like this. Brilliant. So it should be locked. So what we do is we hold it down. Oh my God, I got a funny feeling this isn't powered up. That's embarrassing. Ah, let me just think. Hold on. Yes, I forgot. It's been a while. So when you get something like this, you have to unscrew it. It caught me out live. How about that? So you remove that thing. So when you get these, don't forget, don't do what I just did. Remove that little disc because that's going to accidentally stop it getting turned on. You got a thumping great battery in there. And I think it's 21700. It's a 5000 milliamp hour battery at 3.6 volts. So these, I don't know, some people like to vape and that sort of thing. Be the same thing. So that will just slide in there. That will turn on. And these are all IP rated. They're all fully waterproof. They're all sealed. And it's hardened aircraft aluminium. So there we go. Let there be light. And there was light. So we're on. And we're going to go through the modes. Double tap it and you have red. Wow. So I'm a big fan on when you're out camping in the woods, never ever put white light on unless you really have to. It will just destroy your night vision and it will just make it last longer as well. So that's red. You can have it again as like an strobe, SOS. It's really like dot, 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 dash, 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 dot, 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 or dash, dash, dash. That is SOS, save our souls. So you can take it off of that mode. And you can triple press it and it will, bloody hell, I'm not joking, this is bright. It's actually hot. Flipping hell. It's so bright. I'm not joking, guys. Christ. Don't mess with this. It's not a toy. That is hot, actually. Wow, that is hot heat, boys and girls. You can just tell that is some powerful head torch. You're not going to get lost to that. And the cool thing, if you see that top bit, it's got a proximity sensor. Okay, so if you accidentally put it on high and it goes near something, it will automatically dim it in case there's a risk of someone getting blinded. And I'm not joking, you could go blind if you was to muck around with this in a bad way. Double tap straight to red. I love that. That is so cool. Bloody hell. I can barely see what I'm doing. So that is the Perun 3, which is their top of the range head torch. Let me see. You're gonna focus. Not really. Sorry about that, people. I did get one of the best webcams for live streaming, but obviously it's not very good for doing close-ups. Sorry about that. It seems to do it whenever it wants to. But I'm not joking. That is a seriously bright, powerful piece of kit. And if I can find it on here, I will show you how it all goes together, because it's really cool, actually. So we go back up to this, because these are the ones. This is it here. So we scroll through. There we go. High performance. You are not kidding. And if you wanted to, as a bundle, you can get that dog walking light thrown in. You save even more money. And you get a free gift as well. It looks like you got a camo bag with it. That's cool. I want one of those bags, actually. So this is how it goes together. You got the strap, which is fully adjustable, which will go around your head. And you just literally clip that torch inside its housing, and it becomes a head torch. So like I say, you can carry a torch and a head torch, or you can do it all in one. So I think it's a great idea that someone's done something different about that. Yeah, I love the color. I'm a big fan in green. And we've got a light on there indicating power mode. There it is there. Seriously, seriously cool. So it was £90 and now they brought it down to just over 70, and use the discount code and you'll get another 10% off of that as well. So that's rather nice. That one, gee whiz, that is stunning. And that is the Perun 3. That is if you're after a really cool head torch, which you can double up as an EDC torch as well. And you've got that little fast clip magnetic charger, which will charge it up as well. That is the Perun 3. And it's a big box. I don't know if you can see that there. Where is it? That throws light at 160 meters away. 160 meters, 3,000 lumens. Wow. A 3K head torch. Blimey, you will be blinding lots of people with that. Now, someone asked me the other day, I think it was a message on, I think it was, I can't remember if it's Instagram, I can't remember, but they wanted to know what more affordable torches that Olight do rather than the great big expensive ones. And they've just released these three here. So if that will focus, you better see what ones they are. It really doesn't like the focus, does it? Anyway, so we've got the i3E EOS, and this is the 18th anniversary one. I know some people like to collect these, and yes, I think over time they could be worth quite a bit of money actually. There are serious Olight collectors out there. So something like this, what I like about it is it just clips onto a keychain. Okay, so just imagine it. You know, we're going to be getting winter at some point this year, and going up to your car at pitch black. You've got no street lights on wherever the car is. You've always got this on your keys. It doesn't weigh anything at all. It really doesn't. I think it's made out of that really lightweight aluminium as well. So that one's good. I think it's got 90 lumens and it'll run for 45 minutes. And you can drop it over 1.5 meters. It'll bounce and it'll still work. You throw it in a puddle, it will still work. This one, on the other hand, is a little bit more juicier. This is the i1R2, but the Pro version. Okay. In fact, the Pro version, I wanted to show you this, if I can find it. Here it is. Yes. This is, you're going to love this. You guys check this out. Here we go. Cool. This one here, brilliant. They've also reduced this one as well. And don't forget, you're going to get another 10% off of this. That's how it's charged. You literally untwist it. It's IP rated, it's waterproof, and you can charge it with your phone charger anywhere, a USB-C. Okay, and that gives you context of how small it is. Like I say, you put that on your keychain, etc. You're laughing, but just take a look at the specs. I can't believe that the optical lens shoots 180 lumens. So that tiny little torch will beam for 48 meters. Yeah, 48 meters. That's over 120 feet beam comes out of that tiny little thing. Very, very bright, powerful. And as you can see, it's got a built-in lithium battery, which literally just takes a USB-C straight into it really fast. And once that's fully charged, you can turn it on and that'll just run right up for 12 hours straight. So you can use that for, just imagine, 10 seconds at a time, using it to get into your front door or your car. You won't have to charge it up for weeks and weeks and weeks. And the cool thing is you get a 30-day money-back guarantee and you get a 2-year warranty. And it'll be with you pretty fast. These are all the payment options down here. PayPal, Apple Pay, GPay, Visa, MasterCard, Amex, and the others. Okay, so that is awesome. And I do believe that they are offering different colors with it as well. That one's pretty cool. In fact, if it was me for wintertime, I would get a light color one in case you dropped it and you might not be able to see it. Or you can go full tactical and get a really nice green one, which is nice. They're the old ones. You remember those USB pain in the bum charging? Now the new ones, yes, upgraded, which is nice. There is a big difference. The new ones, 180 lumens compared to 150. It goes an extra 8 meters further and it will run for double the time. That's the advancement in battery technology, people. The same torch, but look, 6 hours, it's flat. This one, 12 hours. Fan-bloody-tastic. It gives you an idea of how bright this tiny little thing is. So if you have to go walking through the woods at night, etc., you will not get lost. You'll be sorted. Like I say, you just twist it to charge it up. Really nice, actually. I really do like that. So, back in the room. And last but not least, wow, this one is the same, but it's got a different pattern on there, a different color. And it looks like palm trees, so a tropical thing. So once again, if we can come back from it. Where is it? It's here somewhere. Nope, I can't find it. This was just going to give you an idea of everything which has been reduced. This one I can show you. I've got that here right now. One of my all-time favorites, this, and I'm glad that it's not discontinued, which is awesome. So if you guys have hung around, and this one as well, you're going to be in for a treat. So let's come out of that. Right, so this one. Now we've got both of them here. Now I've been using these for a long time. Thoroughly trust them and recommend them. Okay, so there's the original one, the first one that come out, which I've done a video saying it's probably one of the best power cut lanterns you can get. You've also got a bigger one, and you can tell by the size of the batteries. Okay, this one, fantastic, love it. You got a tiny little clip on the top to hang it if you wanted to, like there. And you've got a bigger one there, a carrying handle, all to hang it as well. It's even got a notch in the middle, so it will hang straight in the middle. You can charge it up with that, but not only can you charge the device up, you can charge from it. So this doubles as a power bank. Yeah, you charge this fully up and you're out in the woods or whatever, or you've got a nice romantic setting if you're going glamping or something like that, and your phone's getting a bit low, you just plug it in to this and it will charge your phone as well. How cool is that? But one of the nicest things that I love about this is it's this brushed antique copper finish. But that, believe it or not, is a very, very dim, beautifully warm colored light. It just looks extra bright on the screen, but trust me, you can see the lines on there and you can just literally turn it up, and the brighter it goes. It will get to a point where it gets so bright it flips onto white mode like it is now, and it just goes brighter and brighter. That is insane. So if you've got like a power cut, it will literally light up your entire room. This lantern's bloody fantastic. I absolutely love it. It just goes back to its warm color there. So that's that one. That was, I think it was the Classic 2. This one is exactly the same, a much bigger, huge power bank on there, so you can charge up 2 phones with this and still light it. This one is even brighter than that one. So again, you've got your very warm, like mellow, lovely, comfortable, soft light for camping. Because let's face it, if you're in a tent or something, or if you've got a power cut and you want to read, I prefer it much nicer to have that warm, soft glow rather than that big, bright, white, stringent light. As you can tell, as we turn it up, it will just get brighter and brighter. And then it will go, wow. That is, it's very bright. I'm not going to insult your intelligence. But the cool thing about this, look, it extends like a little street light. Yeah, how cool is that? So you can literally turn it on and just put it up there like that. Its own little light. And this little one here, you can just turn it on and you can put that up there. And you've got a smaller light there. So they're probably the differences in sizes that you can see. Those Olanterns are fantastic. I absolutely love those things. I'm not just saying it. I absolutely fully endorse that. And if you wanted to see the specs on that, I could show you that right now. Incidentally, everything I'm showing you, you can look at it yourself anytime you want with the link below. Once you click on that, you can go through it. Let me just double check that you can see. Make it full screen. There we go. It's this one. This is the one that you're going to need. The Olantern Classic 2 Pro rechargeable lantern retro style. It's retro style because you get that beautiful warm color, and it is so nice. I'll guarantee if you get this, you will not be disappointed. I think this is going to last me a lifetime. It's so awesome. If there was one thing that I would recommend from Olight, it would absolutely be this. I think I've used this more than anything else. And there's some nice close-ups of it there. It's very heavy, it's well made, it's quality. There is nothing whatsoever flimsy about this. You can leave it outside in the rain all night and it will be absolutely fine. You can leave it out in the snow, it will be fine. You can leave it out in a heat wave, it will be fine. It's a very hardcore, well-made torch. So if you want to be astonished, you've only got to look at this, okay? Look at that. 4 hours to fully charge the whole battery. Don't forget, you've got a massive battery in there. Okay, that is all of that. Most of it is battery, right? So once it's charged up, 4 hours, okay, you turn it on and look, it will run for 7.5 days. 7.5 days. Can you believe that? 100%, no BS. You can put that on its lowest setting. 7 days, it will still be working. Half a day, it will run out. So if you ever got power cut and your power's down for a long time, having something like that, fully charged, put it in the cupboard, out of the way, forget about it. Your power goes off, you get it out. That thing will go for 7.5 days. Absolutely astonishing. And the cool thing is, like I said, it's in vintage copper, very beautiful. And you can just tell by the reviews popping up there. You know, if you haven't got one of these in your kit, now would be the time, because like I said, it's been reduced from 100 quid right down to 60, and use the code summer07 and you will get another 10% off as well. And if you wanted to play that game, you can get another £8 off of it as well. I'm not pulling the chain, people. This is beautiful. I really, really love this. But look at the colors that they do. Forest green, the copper one, and you get like a white beige one as well, very light one. So whatever fits your color scheme, if you're a van lifer, you can't go wrong with this. If you're interested in looking after yourself, if you've got power cuts, awesome. If you're out on a boat, if you're a fisherman at night time, having something like this in your rig is going to be brilliant because it's fully waterproof. It really is. It's brilliant. I totally love this. It's brilliant. Look at that, 180 hours that thing will run for. So yes. There we go. Did-dee-do. So just checking the chat. Oh, tone deaf. Sorry, mate. That was me. That was my fault. I forgot to share the screen. So no, you're not going wrong, mate. You haven't done anything wrong. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. They are the torches. Someone did say they wanted to see the warrior. This is the new one, actually. So I'll be surprised if there's any of these left. What you're seeing now is a bonus, right? Not many people are affiliated with this so far. It's all new, as you can see. It's just been released. And this is going to be probably the next generation of tactical EDC torches that are dropping in. Wow, it's beautiful. This. So you can get these in black and green. I might see if I can get one of these in green, because I know you people love green as well, especially if you're prepping, if you're out in the woods. Having this as an EDC with its straight bezel, flipping awesome. And that new button design on there, unlock it. You just go through the modes. Strobe alert, careful. Yeah. For a self-defense tool, I'm not joking, someone's coming at you. You hit that sucker 3 times. Wow. Insane. Totally insane. It's so bright, so powerful. So you just cycle through the modes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Low setting. That low setting will go for about 30 odd hours. It's nuts, actually. Good thing about this is the grip. You're never going to drop this. And that torch, sorry, that clip is seriously tough. Okay, you put that into your trousers or whatever, that is not going to come out anytime soon. So let me just turn that off. You got a turbo mode on there. I forgot about that. Wow. I'm going to lock it in case it turns off. So hold it down, wait for it to go off, and it's locked and unlocked. How cool is that? I'm not joking. This is the brand new one, which a lot of preppers are getting now for their everyday carry, because the amount of power that that thing puts out is absolutely insane. Let me turn it around the right way around so you can see. You can just about see it there. It is bloody beautiful piece of kit. The people who design these are brilliant. So it's the Warrior Ultra. Let's turn it around. You can see it on the front there. Yeah, that's the Warrior Ultra. That is for you. I think it was Simon who sent me a message about, have you got the Warrior Ultra, the new one that's just come out that we can all see? That's it there. And do you know what? I'm not sure if they've included it on a sale. Let me just check. It's the new one. I'm hoping it's on the website. Yes. Wow, they've reduced that as well. People, let me show you. You're in for a treat now. I'm so glad Simon messaged me this so I'll get a chance to show this off. It's just hit, actually. So it's available right up until the 5th. So you've got 3 days to order this at this price, and it is a bargain. The things that this does, there we are. Check it out. Really, really spot on. Laser perforated indicators now. Well, I don't think any other torches do this sort of technology. This is pretty much latest and greatest. Look at this. 55 days. If you want this turned on, yep, check it out. That is nuts. An aggressive strike bezel, an enlarged side button so you can get to it with gloves. You got a textured button for more grip. You got micro perforated indicators, so they're very sharp and they're very clean. Look at that, a 5,000 milliamp hour battery, which will run. Wow, that's nuts. And look at that though, 320 meters. So that is over 3 football pitches long. That gives you an idea of how far these beams go on this new technology, which has just come out now. I just can't understand it. 55 days that will work for. 55 days. Insane. Like I said, with gloves, I know lots of you guys who watch law enforcement, you have to wear gloves. You just do. So this works. Okay. You did have some of the EDC torches are good, but handling with gloves, not too good. With this new design, you're sorted when you wear gloves. And if you want to weapon mount, you can. I know some of our friends in America have these on their M4s, AR-15s, on their SIGs. They're fine. There's been quite a few trials actually, and because of the shock which is given off by Armalite rifles, these work still fine. Absolutely awesome. So weapons mounted, yeah, can't lose. It just gives you an idea. So here's a good comparison with the Warrior 3S. You get a longer beam of another 20 meters further. Okay, you get the same battery, you get more power, and you can drop it further, so it's more heavy duty than its predecessor. An IPX8, which is fully waterproof, so you've got no problems with it failing if it's absolutely soaking wet. And like I said, you've got that proximity sensor. You see that black piece at the top? Something accidentally gets too close to it, it automatically dims. So that is great technology, having that going on too. And again, the same as you got the magnetic charger, which clips onto the bottom. You see it on top of that tough phone there, and you can just charge it up. Absolutely awesome. And yes, it is an aggressive strike bezel for a reason. It's one of the reasons why law enforcement are going over to these new style torches now, because that's what you get in the pack. You get that hard, rough abrasive, anti-wear holster, which you can just clip into your rig, your trousers, anything really. That is MOLLE compatible, so you can clip that on your belt rig, your shooter's rig if you're down at the ranges. Yes, that is the one that you need to get if you're that way inclined. That is the Warrior Ultra. So there you go, Simon. I hope that answers your question, mate. See you down at the ranges when you're ready, and yeah, we'll see how that goes at night time, but it's looking good, mate. So that's it. If anyone is interested in anything that I've just talked about, there will be a link in the description below. You click onto that, it takes you through straight to the website. And if you do want to order anything and you want to take part in that free game where you can win prizes, go for it. You can sign up and you get even more discount. And don't forget the discount code. It's on the screen right now, summer07, all in one word, and you'll get another 10% off. So I hope you guys love the new stuff from Olight for this summer bash. But don't forget, 5 more days, all them offers are gone. So don't hang around. You will be disappointed. And it's literally first come, first serve. If you leave it too long and you go to order something in the color that you want, it could be gone. So it's probably best to get it faster rather than later. So you guys take care. We'll see you later on. Thanks for watching and stay fun.